Ever notice how sometimes you search for something on Google and the answer's just right there? You don't even click.
Oh, absolutely. That's zero-click search. It's huge now.
Yeah, apparently like more than half of Google searches end that way, which, if you run a business, maybe a local one like a mattress store, which we're focusing on today, that might sound a bit concerning.
It definitely signals a big shift. I mean, for ages, it was all about getting clicks to the website, right?
Right.
And now people are getting their info before the click. It really makes you rethink the whole strategy.
But hang on, what if it's not really a threat? What if it's actually prime digital real estate, a chance to be the first thing people see?
That's the opportunity, exactly. And to help us kind of unpack this, we're diving into the work of Julia Rosian. She's a digital marketing strategist, really deep in the mattress and bedding world.
Julia Rosian. Yeah, she seems perfect for this. Digital first background, passionate about how we actually use technology.
Exactly. And that's key here, understanding that user interaction. She's apparently affiliated with Social North.
That's what we understand, yeah. And her whole thing is about using that understanding, those insights, plus the new digital tools to connect with today's consumers.
Makes sense.
So that's our mission for this deep dive. Really get zero-click searches, what they are, and crucially, what Julia Rosian suggests mattress retailers, or any local business listening, can do to actually use them to get ahead.
Okay, sounds good. So let's start at the beginning. What is a zero-click search exactly? Like, what forms does it take?
Right, okay. So basically, it's when you type something into Google,
Mm-hmm.
say, best mattress for back pain,
Mm-hmm.
and the answer you need pops up right there. On the results page, you read it, you're done. No click needed.
And Google's getting really good at showing those direct answers. You see those featured snippets all the time, little boxes at the top.
Totally. Julia's work points this out specifically for mattresses, that best mattress for back pain search. You might get a paragraph right there saying, try memory foam or latex.
Or like if you search mattress store near me.
Exactly. That map pack comes up. You see the local stores, the address, hours, reviews, sometimes even the phone number. Instantly.
And then there are things like knowledge panels, the info boxes on the side, or those FAQ drop-downs.
Right. Someone asks, how often should I replace my mattress? Boom. Quick answer right there.
Okay, so we're talking featured snippets, local map packs, FAQs, knowledge panels, all giving answers directly.
Yeah. And that clearly changes things for businesses, doesn't it? It's not just about getting people to your site anymore.
Precisely. And that's the core of Julia Rosian's strategic shift idea. It's less about chasing the click and more about positioning your business as the trusted answer within those search results.
Yeah, it's like meeting customers where they already are. They ask a question.
And if you provide the answer right away, clearly and helpfully, well, you've made a connection. You've started building trust before they even land on your homepage.
So how do we actually do that? What are Julia's specific strategies?
Okay, well, the first big one she talks about is just answering customer questions directly.
Sounds simple, but there's a way to do it, right?
Yeah.
She mentions using, like, natural language.
Exactly. Conversational language. Think about how you actually talk or type when you search for something. Use those kinds of phrases in your content.
And structure matters, too, like headings and bullet points.
Definitely. Julia highlights that. Clear structure helps readers, yeah, but it also helps search engines understand your content and pull out those key answers for snippets. Makes it easy for Google.
She gave some good blog title examples, didn't she? Like, why do I get so hot at night?
Yeah, or find the perfect cooling mattress. And her key point is to put the clear answer right near the top. Don't bury the lead.
Because that's what Google's looking for, that quick, relevant answer to feature.
Makes total sense. Answer the question well, make it easy to find, increase your chances of showing up. Simple but effective.
Okay, what's next? Especially for, say, our mattress store example, the local aspect.
Ah, yes, dominating the local pack. This is huge.
Google business profile, right? Got to keep that updated.
Non-negotiable, according to Julia. Address, phone number, hours. All of it needs to be spot-on accurate. All the time.
And it's more than just the basics, too. Photos, reviews.
Oh, yeah. Good photos make a difference. People want to see the place. And reviews. Well, reviews build trust and definitely boost your visibility in that local map pack. Encourage them.
And keywords, like location-specific ones.
Definitely. Julia suggests really focusing on terms like best mattress store in Chicago or wherever you are, not just generic terms. Helps Google connect you to local searches.
Got it. Okay, so we've covered answering questions and local presence. What about FAQs?
Right. creating content that's rich and frequently asked questions. Julia really pushes this.
So like having a dedicated FAQ page on your site.
Exactly. A detailed page answering all those common questions customers have. It's great for user experience on your site anyway.
And those answers can also get pulled into zero-click results.
Precisely. She gave that example, what's the best mattress size for a couple in a small apartment? Answering specific stuff like that helps customers and boosts your search visibility. It's a win-win.
Okay, now things get maybe a little more technical. Structured data, schema markup.
Yeah, Julia touches on this. It sounds technical, but the concept is straightforward. Schema markup is like extra code you add to your website.
Like little labels for Google?
Kind of, yeah. It helps search engines understand exactly what your content is about. Is this a product, a review, an FAQ answer?
Okay.
So by using schema, you can specifically highlight product details, customer ratings, those FAQs, making it much easier for Google to show that information accurately in rich results or knowledge panels.
Interesting. So it helps Google present your info better. What about newer search types? Visual, voice.
Yeah, Julia definitely sees these as important, especially looking ahead. Visual search is one thing.
Like Google Lens. Point your phone at something.
Exactly, or Pinterest Lens. So optimizing your images becomes key. Use good quality photos, obviously, but also really descriptive alt text, not just mattress.
More like queen-size cooling memory foam mattress for side sleepers.
Perfect. That's exactly the kind of detail Julia recommends. Helps the visual search engines understand the image content.
And voice search. That's different again, isn't it?
It is. People talk differently than they type. So Julia says your content needs a more conversational tone.
Right. You wouldn't type mattress recommendations for menopausal women necessarily.
Probably not. You'd ask your smart speaker, what's the best mattress for a woman in menopause? More natural.
So the content should reflect that natural language.
Yes. And for local, again, those location keywords are vital for voice. Where can I buy a memory foam mattress near me?
Makes sense. So current Google business profile. Location details on the site, still crucial.
Absolutely. And then there's video. Don't forget video.
Oh, right. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. They're search engines too, really.
Totally. Julia suggests making short, useful videos, like 5 tips for extending your mattress lifespan. Educate people, improve your visibility. It all connects.
Okay, so you do all this stuff, put these strategies in place, then what? You can't just set it and forget it, I assume.
Definitely not. Julia stresses measuring and refining constantly.
Using tools like Google Analytics 4 to track things like impressions, local pack visibility.
Yeah, exactly. See how often you're showing up, where you're showing up, and if you are getting featured snippets, analyze them. Are they working? Are they actually helping your business? Maybe they need an update.
And listen to customers too, like what they ask in the store.
Huge insight there. Julia points out that real customer questions in-store, online, are gold for improving your FAQs and blog posts. Tells you what people really want to know.
So it's a loop. Strategize, measure, get feedback, refine.
And experiment. Julia encourages trying new things. Video FAQs, maybe? Different keywords. See what works, analyze it, and keep iterating.
Looking ahead then, Julia seems pretty clear that this zero-click thing isn't just a fad. It's kind of the future of search.
Yeah.
Especially with AI.
That's her take, yeah. It's where things are headed. So, future-proofing means focusing on a few key areas.
Like staying educated, keeping up with changes.
Absolutely. Webinars, podcasts, industry news, and adapting to AI by making your content even more natural and conversational.
Mobile is still huge, obviously.
Critical, fast load times, easy navigation on phones, plus expanding your presence where people are TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
And always testing, always refining based on the data.
Always. That's the core message.
So wrapping up her thoughts, Julia basically says zero-click has fundamentally changed customer engagement.
Yeah, but she frames it as this massive opportunity, particularly for local businesses like mattress stores. A chance to give immediate answers, build that trust.
And really stand out.
Exactly. It takes work, she admits. Consistent effort, adaptability.
But the payoff is positioning yourself as that trusted first choice, right? By focusing on local, mobile, AI-ready strategies.
That's it. And her closing line is pretty powerful, isn't it? The future of search is here. Are you ready to lead?
Yeah, it definitely makes you think. So the big takeaway seems to be zero-click isn't something to fear. It's a new landscape. And Julia Rosian gives a pretty solid map for navigating it strategically.
Her core belief really shines through. Understand the tech, use it smartly, and you can really connect better with customers today.
It makes you think about your own searches, doesn't it? How often do you get the answer without clicking now?
Yeah, quite often, actually.
What does that tell you about how information seeking is changing? And maybe how can you, whatever your field, apply these ideas,
Hmm.
providing that direct value, that clear info, to become the go-to resource?
Definitely something to chew on. How do you become that first best answer right there on the results page?